Arriving in stores on October 30th is a new LP by the Traveling Wilburys, Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Tom Petty, and Jeff Lynne. It's the part-time group's second album, so of course they're calling it Volume 3. And Dylan, at least, sounds like he's having a very good time on it. He wasn't around when we talked to the rest of the band in Los Angeles recently, but here's what his slightly more talkative buddies had to say. Yes, they're back, rock's most freewheeling group, the Traveling Wilburys. And as their new single, She's My Baby, suggests, their second album, called Volume 3 for some obscure, whimsical reason, is considerably harder rocking than their first, which may have something to do with the spontaneous way in which they churned out the tunes.
We actually sit around and write them from scratch as we sit down, and then we record them, like in about, probably within an hour. We have a brand new song from inception to the song being recorded.
All these songs were done in like an hour?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Some of them took even longer.
Working fast is just the way these rock vets have always made music, and the results speak for themselves. Take one of the new album's most irresistible tunes, New Blue Moon.
It was one of 5 tracks that we wrote and recorded in one day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a pretty productive day, that.
This is an old approach to making rock and roll, of course, but it seems almost revolutionary in an era when some acts spend months and even years in the studio.
When you hear somebody say, you know, I've been doing an album for 2 years or 3 years, and then you wait for it thinking, well, this is going to be something, and it's just the same old stuff. You know, it seems like, you know, maybe they burn out a lot of what the inspiration was in the first place.
Apart from one song about the sad state of the environment called Inside Out, there are no trendy political songs on the new Wilburys album, which may be a wise thing, at least in the case of George Harrison, whose political philosophy can be summed up rather bluntly.
Kill the politicians, that'd be a start, and then kill the industrialists, and that'd help a lot.
Food for thought there. The big question, however, is will the Wilburys ever tour? The answer, apparently, is no.
You gotta go and rehearse and get all that together, and, you know, hundreds of people. They
may take the joy out of it a little bit, you know, because it's hard touring all the time.
Yeah.
And we've all done a lot of touring.
You could play one show or something. That would be...
Maybe.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to that. Maybe. The Traveling Wilburys, round 2.